Alright, bear with me everyone, I'm not an artist in the least bit. So yeah, this is my stuff that happened to me video in drawing form, kind of like a draw my life, and there's a quick change, yay! I was born on July 12th of 1996 to my two loving parents, and although I wish that was my dad's real mustache, it was not that cool. Anyway, I was the oldest child, so I was very lonely. I wanted a little sibling so bad, and one day my prayer was answered, and that day was June 8th of 1998, and I had my parents had my baby sister Lily, and I loved her, and I wanted her to be my doll. I was kind of upset that she wasn't my doll, and she cried a lot, and yeah. So I quickly got over her though and decided I wanted a brother. So eventually my mom got pregnant with a boy. Crazy how that happens. And we grew out of our house. So my parents decided that it was time to build a new house, and so we did that. And there's me lying on the front lawn of my new house, my new dirt house. Glorious. 4 days after we moved in, though, my baby brother was born, baby Max. Yay, and I left him, and then our family was complete. It was the three of us and our two dogs and our two cats, and everyone was just happy. And it just kind of worked out. I mean, it was a really good time. So we lived in Maryland, but the rest of our family lived elsewhere. We had family in Pennsylvania, Ohio, Alabama, Illinois, everywhere but us, and it was really sad. We had a lot of family. My mom was one of 6 siblings, and between them we had 14 cousins, and my dad had a sister, and she had 3 daughters, and we had both of our sets of grandparents still. But nobody lived near us, so it was really sad. Everyone was just far, far away from us. So we made a family in Maryland, and it was nice. It was Jahapo, the Jacobs, the Harrisons, and their kids. They kind of became our cousins or our siblings. We went on vacations together and did a lot of other family-like things, and it was nice. When I was younger, I thought I wanted to be a dancer, and I thought I was really good at it, but in reality, I really wasn't. I was just cute. I was a cute child. And then middle school came around faster than I thought, and I had a really bad, awkward stage. Just dreadful to look at. And I went to camp, and I loved camp. I made a lot of new friends at camp, and everyone was awkward like me, and I really enjoyed it. And around the time I made my life handbook, and I had set a lot of rules for myself that I decided that I was going to follow. I said I'd never say no, I'd talk to strangers more often, I wouldn't get caught up in drama, I wouldn't start drama. Lots of stuff like that. Feed the dog. A lot of stupid rules and a lot of more philosophical ones. Don't play with fire. Dress your best. Don't judge. Help people. Don't talk until after you've had your morning coffee. Play outside. Swings are fun. Just a lot of rules that I've come up with in my many years, because I've had many wise years in my 17 years of life. Learn, be curious, fake it till you make it, don't be afraid to reach, laugh at your mistakes, 7th grade sucks for everyone, be awkward, be yourself unless you're a pedophile, don't kill anyone, love, be loved, all those fun little Then 7th grade came around and I had my first crush, and it didn't work out because he brought his mom on the first date, and I thought that was kind of awkward. And 7th grade sucked, and it sucks for everyone, but it's just awful. Summertime came around. Summer was a lot worse than I thought it would be, but I got a puppy, and his name was Fred, and I love him, and he's my baby still. And before I knew it, I was off to camp again, and camp was sucking. I didn't have any friends, and I was really upset. And then one day my friend decided that she was going to give me a nickname, and everything started to turn around from that point. I don't know what about the nickname made me have friends, but 8th grade came faster than I thought it ever would. And my bat mitzvah was coming up, and I studied so long, and I was so excited. And I got to say my Torah portion and give my speech in front of everyone, and then we had this big party, and it was all about my nickname, because I thought that that's what made me cool. And it was just a fun time. It was obviously during my awkward stage. Then 9th grade came, and I had my friend group, and then one of us kind of bailed, and it wasn't really fun, and I hated 9th grade, and I wanted to leave so bad. And then summer came around, and I went back to camp, and I was so happy. I had my mots, We were going on this giant canoe trip, and it was so exciting. It was our first big trip, and we saw a moose. It was really happy and exciting. And then on day 2, there was a really bad storm, and me and my friend, we were stuck, and we fell out of our canoes, and finally somebody came and saved us after hours and hours of being in there. And we met this kayak man, and his son was in a tree calling 911 to come get us. We were all really scared because we didn't know where anybody was, but we made it through. We were all a little tired, but we made it out alive. Then 10th grade came, and I was at a new school, and it was in a new state, and I had to make new friends, and it was really fun because I loved my friends, and I made lots of friends, and I never thought that I'd have that many friends, and it was just a really good time. And I decided that Hill was fun, and I loved it here. And then summer came around again. It was my last summer at Camp Moden. We were apes, and I had a boyfriend, but it didn't really work out. It was really awkward. Got in some trouble. And we went on another canoe trip, and I survived this one very well. And I even was in a canoeing race, and it was very painful. And I started thinking to myself, what if I made an invention that would bring people together who you would never think to be together? And I thought I'd make a lot of money. And then me and my friends were on YouTube one day, and we discovered Miranda, Colleen, and Rachel. I had to say goodbye to my camp friends, but we all wrote to them. We were fangirling hard. And I was really sad because I was leaving camp. I didn't know what my purpose was, and I could no longer go there. The parents say that I was there to lead them in the right direction, teach them to be Jewish. I thought I could help people because I wasn't afraid of blood. So I was happy. And then in 11th grade, I had a lot of friend drama. And I met my Raw family, and I had to make summer plans. So I decided that I wanted to be an EMT. And then summer came around, and our Jahapo family went to Israel, and Bradley had his bar mitzvah, and my parents had a wedding because they never had a Jewish wedding. And I thought that it was really cool that I got to be at my parents' wedding. It was really pretty. It was on the beach. It was just a lot of fun. So while we were there, which is a lot of fun on the beach, while we were there, my grandparents decided to renew their vows too. And then, of course, we were a Pollock family. We went on we're weird people. So then my EMT class came around, and it was just a lot of shenanigans, and I got through it. And now I'm in the 12th grade, and I'm applying to college, and I'm a prefect, and I'm not sure what's going to come next, but I've got a lot to live for, a lot to look forward to in my life, and I'm excited what's going to happen next. Who knows?